Mr. Rick Baptist, everybody. Rick! So you were the first trumpet player, first lead trumpet player on Dancing with the Stars, right?
Yeah, for 17 seasons, we
Wow.
did that. We loved it. It was a great show because it was totally live, and the last shot always showed the trumpet player going, bop, ba, da, bop, bop. Well, that was me, you know.
I love it.
And
Yeah. Look at this. There you are with Quincy, by the way.
yeah, that was on a Michael Jackson thing, yeah.
You played so many shows with Frankie. I mean, for decades, there are you and Frankie and Harry Kim together.
Oh, that's cool. I love that. That's cool. Yeah, that was a lot of fun working with all you and your brother and all the guys. It was like a family thing. That's what's great about being a musician.
Yeah.
Is that it's a family thing. It really is. We're doing stuff that we love to do and getting paid for it. How cool is that?
Can you tell the audience about this picture? This is, talk about trumpet royalty. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. What it was sitting in the front, 2 wheelchairs. To the left, wearing the white, that's the great Jack Sheldon.
Yeah.
And next to him was Juan Racy, who I just mentioned was the first trumpet player at MGM Studios, played on everything, Wizard of Oz. But over here in red is the great Arturo Sandoval.
He's no slouch, right?
Really good players.
We're talking Beach Boys.
Now, these guys are experts at everything Beach Boys.
Brian Wilson. So I got called to record up at Brian Wilson's house, the one that he had in Los Feliz. But I just remembered how sweet he was. And he actually came up to me. And again, I remember like it was, came up to me and says, you know, kid, I know you.
Of course
he said, I know you're playing. And I'm thrilled you're here. And for me, that was like, wow. You know?
Wow. Yeah, what an honor.
You played the Jerry Lewis telethon how many times, do you think?
37 years.
Wow.
You know, the show is 21 and a half hours.
I know, and you guys do that.
Jerry was amazing, and what he did and the amount of money that man raised for muscular dystrophy, unbelievable.
I was doing some research on you, Rick, just kind of looking, and it's the amount of works that you've played on is pretty unreal. Like, how did
it is unreal?
Do you have a favorite movie that you played on? Both.
I would think, again, the 5th movie I did when I came to town was E.T.
Not a bad movie.
I worked with John.
Not a poser either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think of all the movies that I did, all the Pixar movies were unbelievable. Incredibles, Up. Michael Giacchino won an Oscar for that. Billy Crystal's a dear friend, and I've worked on a lot of things with him because he hosted the Oscars for 19 years. We did his movie City Slickers. At the beginning of the movie, the first instrument you hear is my trumpet, and it's when he was running with the Bulls in Spain or Pamplona, and it was my chance to try my Rafael Mendez stuff, and I loved that. It was so much fun. It was the greatest. I think I have a little under 100 gold and platinum records that I played on. But my first one was Lionel Richie's All Night Long.
Wow.
Oh, what? No way.
That's the first one I did. I did 3 albums with Michael Jackson and Barbra Streisand and Frank Sinatra's, the Duets albums.
Was Sinatra ever in the room with you when you were playing with him?
Oh, yeah. The first session we did, we rehearsed before he came in. It was at Capitol Records. It was on a Monday night. Forget. Pat Williams was the leader. We got together at, I think it was 5 o'clock, and rehearsed whatever songs we were going to do. Pat Williams was very conscious that because Frank didn't like doing a lot of takes.
Yeah, I'd always heard that about him.
And when Frank came in, hey, how you doing, everybody? They had to set up literally right in front of the brass, a booth with, I'll never forget looking at it. They had a big 27-inch TV that had the lyrics on it.
Wow.
They had a ice bucket, and they had glasses, 4 glasses, and a bottle of Jack, and his big ashtray. So he came in, and so he says, "Okay, guys, let's do it." And the first song he picked up, we did was "I Got You Under My Skin," right? And that starts, but it starts with the trombones, right?
Yeah.
So Frank started singing, and he sang about 4 bars and went, okay, guys, let's do one more. And so they started again. I've got you under, and he only got about 8 bars. He says, "Well, the old man doesn't got it. I'll see you guys tomorrow night." And he walked out of the room.
Right?
And you
Wow.
can see the cameras going like this as he's walking out.
Wow.
No way.
Came in and sang 9 songs, and it was unbelievable. He just wasn't ready to do it.
Sure.
I'm sorry. Did you ever play with anybody from the Wrecking Crew? Did you play with those guys on
Hal
yeah.
Blaine and all
projects?
those guys?
Hal Blaine, Carol Kay, those folks?
Carol Kay on the bass. The trumpets usually on those were on the Wrecking Crew was Ollie Mitchell, Tony Turan.
By the way, and I will tell the audience, I am honored to have you, well, on so many things that we've done together, but you are on the music that I play at the beginning of this show every night called Island Winds.
Cool.
So the Jam and Java audience hears you every night, every Monday on this show.
I love that. So cool.
So Greg and Matt, you guys know that for 32 years now, I do this Christmas concert called Jam for Jesus. A few years ago, I had you and Harry Kim, and I did this arrangement, and I just happened to have a clip of this. That's a whole lot of trumpet going on there, brother.
That is so cool. I love that. I love Harry.
Oh, yeah, you and Harry together, too. That's almost too much trumpet.
Well, you know, when we were doing Dance with the Stars, Harry was in the next studio over doing American Idol.
Oh, wow. We had both you guys on some Frankie Valli gigs, I remember, which is pretty stinking cool.